Hey there, my friends. My name is Rick, and welcome to my Cape Cod life. Today, I'm going out into the garden. I'm obviously get some eggs. The girls want to run around. I'm gonna make sure it's safe to do so. Come along. Only 2 eggs so far, but it is mid-afternoon. Let's head to the garden. So I'm at the beach and I'm checking on this patch of beach plums, and they're just starting to bud up. So I always like to come in the spring. I'll come in a month when they're blooming, or maybe a few weeks, and we'll check on them. I'm at the beach. It's a gorgeous day. I have so much to be doing back home in the garden, but just decided to take a quick little drive. I wanted to check on my beach plums. They're not really my beach plums, but you know, this is my favorite patch. Looking good. Hoping it's a bumper crop of beach plums. If you don't know, I use the beach plums to make this delicious jelly. Last year, I thought it was going to be a good crop. Absolutely none anywhere on Cape Cod. This year, I'm hoping for that bumper crop. I'll link the videos in my description of the ones I've done on beach plum jelly. So this beach also has a park. It has picnic tables, charcoal grills for you to use, and a beach house up there that's open in the summertime. I went to the garden center today and I bought some alyssum as well as some oregano. Now I know I can grow that by seed, but I only have so much room right now. Next year I'm going to double my my grow station. At least I'm going to get another shelving unit and more light. So, alright, let's I bought the alyssum because I have nothing blooming in the garden. I have seen bumblebees. The only thing I have blooming is a common weed. It's bittercress, and I'll show you. So this over here, this is bittercress. It's just a common weed. I got violets all over the place. They'll be coming soon and blooming, but the alyssum will at least give the few bees that I've seen something to feed on. I'm going to be planting a second succession of radishes. I'm going to start with my favorite, white icicle. I'm using my marker over there. That's to do like the square foot method. So I'm basically doing about 16 spots per square foot. Let me bring you in closer. I'll show you what I'm doing. Using the square foot method right over here, this is like a template. And depending on what the plant is the color holes that you use. So I've already marked these down. There's 16 holes for my radishes. I'm going to plant those now. So I like to multi-sow my radishes. So I want to put like 2 or 3 radish seeds per hole. Alright, I'll lightly bury each of those little holes and we'll go on to the next one. I'll tell you what I did today. We'll look at what's going on anyhow. Still have that oregano over there, but every once in a while you'll see the alyssum. And the variety was Easter bonnet. Some over there. That's a kale that overwintered. Here are some radishes over here coming up. There is some spinach in there. I'm a little worried that it might be too late. It might fall. I planted a succession planting of radishes here. These are my kales. So that's a lacinato. That's dazzling blue over there. That's the blue Scottish curly, and that's ragged jack over there. Over here, I have some collards. This is Southern Georgia collards. Over here. This is bok choy purple lady with some gailan, which is like a Chinese broccoli. My chive plant is looking luscious. I took some off of it for Easter. Behind that, I have some bok choy. Planted carrots in here today, and they were the Nantes half longs. Just did that. So this is the allium bed. Over here I have, these are scallions or green onions, bunching onions. They overwintered. I have more to plant there. That little cluster there, that is some garlic chives, and those are some leeks. And then on the far side, you'll see my garlic. Still got to clean up the strawberry bed. So this is the beginning of my asparagus bed. I put a bunch of sweet alyssums there. And yesterday I was happy to notice that I am getting asparagus. Some there, some there. Right here, one's starting to come out. There's 3 over there. I think that's all I see for now, but I can't wait. Should be a good year for it. All right, so this bed, I have some lettuces over in here, and besides a bunch of weeds, which I gotta get to, the snow peas are coming up. Kind of spotty germination, but that'll be enough to get a couple of handfuls. All right, now these collards have wintered over, but I'm looking down in here and they're starting to stretch, so I suspect that they may bolt as soon as the weather gets warm or warmer. I don't know, I hope not. I'd love to get a harvest of that. And then I think the same may happen with that kale that overwintered. There's a few more lettuces over there. Half of the peas sprouted here. Hopefully a few more come up. Alright, we got more lettuces in this bed here. That's some lavender, which I have to prune. That is frisee, that one and that one. More lettuce, a couple of big weeds that gotta go. And that's about it on this green stalk is looking really good. It has strawberries in it. That one's looking good with all my baby salad greens in it. On the top I have some herbs. I also have a little bit of Swiss chard and salad burnet. So another week and a half, maybe 2. I'll have a good harvest off of that. Well, my friends, I had a busy couple of days. I got a little bit done in the garden. I wanted to do more. I still have up potting to do down in the basement. There's always a lot to do this time of the year. I hope you like this video. Thanks for joining me today. If you're new here, I hope you consider subscribing and liking this video. And my friends who've been here before, I appreciate you so much. Thank you, and hit that like button. And as always, my Cape Cod life.